Glad to have you along from Rice Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the San Jose State Spartans and the Utah Utes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Rice Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Spartans ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Utah's offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And
could be an alley. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll move the tight end. Keeps it himself. Powers through the defender. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Utes will have it 1st and 10. Trying play action. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Jackson. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Utes will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the San Jose State Spartans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Man, he was razor sharp last time out. Completed better than 70% of his passes, throwing for 200-plus yards.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to...
Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Firing to the right, complete. Hauled down but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone. It's man.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Spartans will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With the run on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, San Jose State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. The short hands, it's Fernandez. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. There's a crease. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Hughes. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Still running at the 40. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Vasquez. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group,
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down for 42. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Martin. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. This time he wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Vasquez. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
It's complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room. Racing to the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. Rolled his way into the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Under fire. And down he goes as defense bring him the heat. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. The sure hands. It's Fernandez. And they'll knock him down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. The run inside. It's Vasquez. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Nowhere saw that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Third down, red zone play, Brown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 92, set to kick it away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. The Utes want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to pass on second down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Flips it out on the screen. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Jackson. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Utes will punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football.
Makes a grab and room to run. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, they're after him. close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Fernandez. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Utes are in the hurry-up.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
On the ground, it's Jackson. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Got it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. What they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. He wants to change this route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the... Seven-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got him. just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect with his man in the end zone, but they're going to back up after this penalty is announced, I believe. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the Stanford Cardinals. And it's the Mustangs on top right now as they look to move to 6-2. We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly from this group, and yet here they are, very much in the mix in their lead.
Here's a return from the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
The Spartans head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are so thrilled. They knew coming into this game that their wide receiver was a weapon, and he has been electric here in the first half. They said they are going to feed him early and often and keep that momentum going here to start the second. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, He's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over. And this is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Takes the handoff. It's man. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go.
Might have a chance. Got some room headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Quarterback running on the draw. Keeps it and gets the first down. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And the Utes will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the run, it's man. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it.
Here's a little room there. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. The running back has it. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Power football with the run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And now on second down for this offense. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first three periods. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got his man on the right. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got room on the return. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Utes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again. Got a little grass. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Snap's going to come from the 23 on first and 10. On the option. Lowers those pads. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to...
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Vasquez. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gonna run it. It's man. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Flying down the right side. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Sparty. He got a step and just dusted the field. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Spartans. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
You really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game is going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the 1st down there. You're the quarterback. You're the coach. You're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so fast, David. Defense comes away with a massive takeaway.
Huge takeaway, and think about it. You're trying as hard as you can to get him down, stop him on this fourth down, get the ball back. He gets the first down. It's a little bit demoralizing, but because you're running to the football, you get a hand on it, you get the football out. Now you get, it's like stopping him on fourth down anyways, because you got the ball and you're getting it back to your offense.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. Looking for room at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Utes in the hurry up. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. He's on the move. And he's knocked down. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here.